Alright y'all, welcome back to another VR gaming video. My name's YXM and this is going to be an all-around guide to Big Ballers VR and how you can improve, get free cosmetics, and level up pretty easily. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Wait! But first, y'all gotta make sure y'all are using code YXMFR in the Big Ballers VR item shop. So that way, anytime you're planning on spending anything, it helps me out. Just click on the top here and type in YXMFR, then press done, and it should say thank you, you're supporting XMFR. Helps your boy out, and I'll make more guides like this in the future if y'all like it. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. Alright y'all, the first thing I'm going to be showing you is, well, how to get the free cosmetics. So if you guys want the Ballerverse Hat 2.0 and the Ballerverse Hat 1.0, all y'all are just going to want to do is open your Oculus menu, go to Big Ballers VR, then somewhere at the bottom-ish, it should say reviews. Then you just gotta click add review. Then you add your review, wait 2 hours, and these cool cosmetics, I like this one especially, will be added to your stash, I guess. Now the second cosmetic that you might want to get is the Discord jersey. Looks kind of tough in my opinion. So what you're gonna want to do for this, you are gonna need Discord, and you are gonna need to be in the Big Ballers VR Discord. So once you've done that, you're going to want to go all the way down to, I believe, it is Commands channel. It should be somewhere near the bottom. And you're going to want to click it and then type /verify. But with your verification, and it should say you should get a code. So what you're going to want to do is go into Big Ballers VR, go to your settings, and click Verify Discord. I won't show my thing, but you just want to click this, and you should be good. Yeah, it'll give you a code, and then you type that into the command section. Again, it's /verify. Then click your code that you got there, or type your code in that you got there, and it will give you, I think you gotta restart your game. Then you will get your Discord jersey. So those are mainly the free cosmetics you can get. The other ones are the King Tut helmet, which you have to be level 200 plus to get, which takes some grinding, you know what I mean. The second one, I believe, is the tutorial hat. You just gotta complete tutorial and that's all you get. Imperial crown, you have to be a pro, which is level 100 plus. And this you get at a certain rep, which I don't remember. I think it's 100,000 rep. But one thing I forgot to say is that you get a zombie skin for free if you get 150 casual game wins. And some other free cosmetics are, where is it? The Baller Pass. So there are free cosmetics you get with the Baller Pass, such as this, some other things. As you can see, I have some claimed. I have all these here claimed because I have the Baller Pass. But you'll get some pretty cool free stuff. Like I know the Shard Ball. Where is it? Like this is free. You get some V-Bucks for free. And yeah, those are all the main cosmetics that you can get for free in Big Ballers VR. In Big Ballers VR. So yeah. And basic controls of the game. I have zero clue why I'm lagging. So we're just gonna go over the simple controls. Controls, you just gotta move with your left joystick to look around. You can either look around in real life, or you can use the right joystick. A is your jump button. B, you just do this. It spawns a ball. So does Y, and X doesn't do anything. If you want to grab a ball that's already on the floor, you press your grip button, and it does this. Then you just gotta grab your not controller, just grab the ball. Okay, now we're just gonna move on to the basic dribbling. To dribble, all you're just gonna want to do is just push down and let go at the same time. So with your grip button, just push and let go, like this. It should look something like this. And over time, you can switch the sides. This, and you can practice moving with it and moving both sides. I wouldn't recommend going like this for your first attempt, going straight, because most of the time people will steal it. But I would recommend just moving around the court at different speeds and just turning midway and stuff. Once you get good with that, you can move to behind the back. It's the same thing like this. It's like this motion here. You're bouncing it in the middle. So just pretend like there's a line in between you, and then you're just bouncing it on that line. Like that. So if you just compare those, or if you combine those like this, it's really good. And eventually you can keep dribbling with one hand, like this, and then switch behind the back. Then most of the time you don't need to look when you get the motion down. Then you can just, shoot it. So now that you've gotten that, we're just going to be doing some shooting. So I would recommend for my shooting power, my shooting power is whatever. My shooting power allows me to shoot short distances, like I made it, and also long distances, like way back here. That was a bad rim, Rob. So yeah, I would just recommend going to different parts of the court and just taking the shot around, seeing if you make it or not. Like, I would recommend starting here, just shooting around, like, if you're consistently hitting the backboard, and it's going out like that, lower your shooting power or wrist power until you can just hit on the backboards perfectly, so that goes like that. Then I would go all the way over here, then just shoot out, okay, just shoot, and see if it goes in, or at least if it hits the rim, then you're good. And if it manages to hit the backboard and goes in, that's good too. And then you would want to go to half court. This is for my more advanced players watching. You would want to go to half court. See, I can't even shoot it that well without slap shots, which I'll get into later. See, so you're going to want to just shoot around there. Just shoot and see if you hit the backboard. And then I would go over here. This is just my preferred shooting area for threes. Then just take a shot. Watch that bounce in. So just take it anywhere here. You don't in any games, you will never necessarily need to go all the way back here to shoot a shot. Mainly people would go back here since it's the most accessible shot to make, and it gives you a ton of points. But I would recommend shooting from here. So now there are two types of shots. There's the normal shot, and then there's slap shooting. Now I get a ton of people asking me, how do you slap shoot? So with your left hand, this is my reference, with your left hand, raise it up to in front of your face, maybe you just want a bit under so you can see the rim, jump, and keep your right hand, or I guess if you're doing it like this, your left hand, just like on your cheek over here on your face, then like near it, obviously not touching it. Then when you jump, at the highest point of your jump, flick it out, or just wanna slap it. Not too hard, obviously, but just slap it. Now, some people could also grab it and then shoot. That's what sometimes I do. If, like, the defender's really on me and I'm not sure if he's gonna grab the ball or not. Grab it and then shoot like that. But I recommend just slapping it like that. Side fades are also a crucial part of the game. So say you're getting really pressed here and then you pump fake, you're not jumping, then just randomly pull out with the side fade like that. So side fades, you're gonna want to jump with your hands up so you go higher. Then with your left joystick, move to the left or to the right. It looks like this. Like that. And then for this, it's preferred if you do slap shots over regular shots, because it travels to the net faster, and it's also just better like that. Ow. So this is what it would look like. Obviously you hit the net, but you get the idea. So now, what are we gonna do? Nothing. I'm joking. So this can be used all the way from half court and all that good stuff. You may be wondering, how do I get into private codes? How do I buy cosmetics? So now we are moving on to that. So with your left controller, you'll have a menu button identical to your right controller, but it'll have 3 lines on it. Click that and you have access to an entire menu here. Now you'll see a bunch of game modes here, all half-court, blade ballers. All these are working game modes and they work perfectly. No, they don't. So I go into half-court basketball and you'll get a menu like this. Most game modes don't have ranked though. So if you want to play ranked, if you're level 10 plus, you'll click the ranked and you'll get a whole ton of ranks here. And you get your placement game too. Right now I'm in Masters League because I'm chill guy like that. You also have football, which works also pretty good. And then if you look up here, you have the baller pass, which I already mentioned before. Yeah, I don't know what's that going for, whatever. Then you have a bunch of rewards, and just read here. Okay, You also have access to your locker, which you have all your accessories and all that stuff. And if you click down here, you have your pre-saved outfits. So, and if you want to see all your cosmetics, you just go to all, and all your cosmetics will be here. Just give it a second. There you go. So, yeah. If you move one over, and remember, you gotta click with your trigger button. You can hear that? And here you have access to the entire shop. We have the bundles that are selling the best, I assume, or something, that are most value. Then you have all the normal cosmetics, which you're gonna want to do if you want any of these cool cosmetics. I just want to click on this for example, and then you're just gonna hold down the button, right? And then you just go back to your locker, go to the part where it is, then it should appear somewhere. Move one spot over, you have your career, which is all of your stats. So yeah, just career, and yeah. So as you can see, here's your all-time stats. Then you have your game modes, all this stuff here. Then you have your baller pass right here. Then at the very end, you have V-Bucks, where you can put in my supporter creator code. You have a mirror that pops up, also with shop. Then you also have all the bundles that you can purchase, including V-Bucks, baller points for the baller pass, and all the bundles. Consider using code WAXMFR, of course. And then you have these buttons here, which if you click home, it just brings you to this exact court. Well, not my exact server, but a court just like this. If you click players, brings you right to the players of the lobby, shows you their ping, their rep, their level, their points from their in total, like how many they scored in the previous game and all combined. And then you have their user and the report button here, just in case they're being some naughty boys. Here you have your stats here, and if you click it, it brings you right to your career. Gives you your user, your next rank, your current level, your baller pass level rank down here. I don't know if many of you know that, but it'll show you how close you are to being complete to here. Here's your baller pass level. Shows you how many V-Bucks you have, and if you click it, it always brings you to there. You have your voice enable thing and your respect score here, so if you just click this, it mutes your mic. So yeah, just muted my mic. Settings brings you to settings, and yeah. So if you want to get into private codes, you go to play, click any map. So I'll demo in half-court basketball. You click private at the bottom, type in your code, very nice code. Then you have access to all of these maps. So I'm going to OG Street for this example. So then it brings you to an entirely different map, and yeah, brings you to an entirely different map. There are more codes for more advanced players, which I won't say because why not? But that's just the all-around guide for Big Baller Zero. If you guys enjoyed, consider using my code in the Big Baller Zero item shop, and if you want, purchase a little something, you know what I mean? So yeah, WAXM out.